Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Without any further ado, guys, we are going to get into this reading. Remember that these messages can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as they can pertain to yourself or any and everyone else in between that you may or may not know. Okay? So with that being said, guys, let's get started. So we have here the whole family in on it. Okay, so there's this whole family of individuals that's in on a situation that is going on, that is happening. We have here sibling rivalry. Okay, so there's some type of sibling rivalry that's going on. We have setup gone wrong. So some type of setup that the whole family is the cause of and end on has gone wrong in some type of way. We have con artists here. So somebody is has some bad energy, okay? Somebody is full of trickery. Somebody is a con artist, Spirit is saying. We have here the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets, okay? So this whole family that's in on some type of setup that has gone wrong. If the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets, this would mean that they are sellouts. This would mean that they are all sellouts to the satanic powers that be in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay? Or at the very least, the majority of them. But whoever this whole family in on it, whoever that entails, they will be included in this, okay? But for higher ups to be pulling the strings of all the puppets, this means that they have to be sellouts, okay? Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to be controlled by the higher ups, okay? Well, let me say this. For the higher ups to be pulling the strings of the puppets, for you, this is either by force or by choice, okay? Because it is possible for the higher ups to be working against some persons who aren't sellouts. But if you are working with the higher ups who is pulling your strings, okay, you know, you're doing what they say, you're doing what they tell you to do, you know, this, that, and the other, whatever you're involved in is because you sold out to them, okay, for whatever reason, whatever incentive, whatever purpose, okay. So I'm just going to save that. Spirit, what else is going on? So we also have here burdens caused by others. So somebody is dealing with some type of burdens that has been caused by other persons, okay? This could be the higher ups that make up the satanic powers that be. Obviously, you got family in on it, and especially some type of sibling rivalry between individuals here, okay? We have invasion of privacy at the bottom of the deck as well. So somebody could be dealing with some type of invasion of privacy from these people that's involved in a situation. But we're going to see what other messages come out here, guys, okay? See as to why, what's going on exactly. So we clarify the whole family in on it. The whole family's in on it. Yeah, so we have the devil here, okay? We have the devil here, okay? Spirit say evil is as evil does, okay? So, you know, this can be a different mishmatch up of individuals who are sellouts to the satanic powers that be on various different levels, okay? There could be persons who belong to wicked cults, witch covens, or even secret societies, okay? On the surface, a lot of these secret societies are made up to look like they're upstanding and they're good and they're righteous and all this other kind of things. But, you know, behind the scenes, behind closed doors is something very evil, wicked, sinister, demonic that is taking place here, okay? So we could be talking about witches and warlocks here, okay? Devil worshippers here, okay? Dark magic, okay? And but we're definitely talking about individuals who are sellouts nonetheless. Like I said, the devil can energy. It talks about darkness. It talks about evilness, wickedness, sinister type of energy. Okay, toxicity, bad habits, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, even temptations. Okay, but this is the energy that this whole family is in on. Okay. That could even be certain persons who are into the dark arts, into spell work and different things like that. But we're going to see what else is going on here. With the devil being here, the overall message of this coming out on the whole family in on it is the fact that these individuals have some type of demonic attachment. Okay. So to clarify sibling rivalry. Clarify sibling rivalry. So I feel like these siblings, whoever consists of this sibling rivalry, someone is being targeted by their siblings. Like their siblings is a part of targeting them, gang stalking them, harassing them, or something like that. Okay, Spirit, what's going on with this sibling rivalry? I just seen targeted individual. That's why I said that. Okay, so somebody is definitely a targeted individual. Somebody could also be being set up by their family to be sacrificed. Okay, so everything that's going on around them leading up to that is like literally leading up to them being sacrificed. Them at some point being eliminated. Okay, and for more than one reasons, but the end goal of that is for some type of financial gain or something like that. Okay, Spirit, clarify the sibling rivalry, please. So it's interesting. So I've seen targeted individual first, but on sibling rivalry here, I have the orphan card here. Okay, so someone is actually an orphan, or someone was just treated like an orphan, which means that they were probably treated like, you know, the redhead stepchild, or treated like the black sheep, or the scapegoat of the family here. Okay, because my orphan card talks about someone who's all alone, someone who either literally has no family, no friends, or who feels like they have no family, no friends. And it's because they have no support, no help, no love, or anything like that, okay? This could be someone who is often to themselves, by themselves, an introvert and hermit energy. This could have been someone who dealt with childhood trauma, someone who pretty much stays to themselves, someone who has trust issues, someone who even could have went through some type of, someone who could be a traffic victim, was switched, stolen, or some type of adoption, whether it was legal or fraudulent, went on. Some type of kidnapping may have happened or something with someone in their childhood, okay? But because of this, it seems like a very ignorant reason, okay, for there to be sibling rivalry, okay? But there's obviously some type of sibling rivalry here. Someone may be being excluded from a family because of this, and this is the reason why sibling rivalry is going on. Yes, somebody could be very lonely, okay? So like I said, this is going to be a person who was actually an orphan for some reason, okay, and somehow made their way within some type of family, or either this is someone who was just treated like an orphan, treated like an outsider, treated like the black sheep, treated like the scapegoat of the family, okay? So to clarify setup gone wrong, we have here the 10 of Cups, okay? Now the 10 of Cups talks about large groups of people, large gatherings of people, a number of people. The 10 of Cups is also often seen as a family card. So this goes back to explaining the whole family in on it, okay? So the family is in on some type of setup against someone, but something went wrong, okay? Because the setup has gone wrong. Spirit is saying here, okay? And this has to do with this family and their involvement in this situation. Spirit, clarify con artists. Clarify con artists. So these individuals who have this bad energy on them, this bad juju on them, who are con artists, who are full of trickery, who is a part of this setup, okay? They're partners in crime, okay? So they're in schemes of teams together, okay? Scheming. They're manipulators. They've been plotting and planning. These are cold-blooded individuals. They're con artists, okay? They're full of deception. They're low down. They're dirty. They could be a part of a whole crime mob here, okay? But they're partners in crime nonetheless, okay? Spirit, clarify the higher ups pulling the strings of all the puppets. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Yeah, this is about money. This family is trying to get some type of financial gain by setting somebody up in their family. This is the reason why the whole family is in on it, okay? They're all money hungry gold diggers, okay? This ain't time is money, so stop wasting it. If it don't make money, it don't make sense, okay? So they're sellouts to these satanic powers that be. Okay, they sold for money, and they're willing to sacrifice a family member for money. Okay, so like I said, everything that's going on with a person leading up to a person being eliminated, being executed, being sacrificed in some type of way is the result of this family working against them and them being sold out to the satanic powers that be, who is being referred to as the higher ups here, okay? And it's all being done for the purposes of money here, okay? So if this person is a targeted individual, if they're being targeted, if they're being stalked, if they're being harassed, if they're being illegally invaded and violated, if they are dealing with an invasion of privacy, if they're dealing with abusive situations, bad relationships, ops being paid to come into their life, to spy on them, to watch them, to stalk them, to harass them, no matter what they're going through, okay? If they're going through financial issues, stability issues, any type of hardships at all, it's all a part of this setup, okay? Even if they got into any type of legal trouble or whatever they're dealing with or going through, is all a part of this setup because they are a target. And everything, like I said, that is going on with them is leading up to them being sacrificed. And the whole family is in on it. The satanic powers that be is in on it. And everybody is essentially playing their role. That's what's going on here. That's why we have here burdens caused by others. Spirit, clarify burdens caused by others. Yeah. Somebody has been set up for failure. Okay? This talks about one being oppressed, bad deals, bogus contracts, modern day slavery, shady elite individuals. Okay? But somebody has been set up for failure. Yeah. So to clarify burdens caused by others, we have here the ops around you are gaslighting you. They're full of trickery. They're targeting you, okay? They're playing mind games with you, emotionally abusing a person, spreading, they're full of lies, deception, and manipulation. They're using some type of mind control tactics, psychological operations, and gang stalking a person, okay? Everybody knows this is going on. Everybody is in on it and playing their role. Okay, this is what's going on with this situation, guys, okay? So let's get some further clarification, guys. Clarify some of these messages that's out here. Spirit, clarify the whole family's in on it with the devil. Yeah, this is a family full of false persons, okay? They're all wearing a mask. They're not who they appear to be. So these people might dress good. They may look good. Hell, they might smell good, okay? These people may appear to be righteous and upstanding pillars of the community. They may appear to be well off or better in some type of way here, but they're wearing a mask. They're hiding their true selves here. There's something that's fake, phony, and fraudulent about a whole family here, okay? They're liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists in some type of way, because Spirit is referring to them as false persons, okay? Spirit, clarify sibling rivalry. So this sibling rivalry is going on because whoever this person is who was treated like, you know, a nobody, like they were not really family, who went through childhood trauma, who, you know, went through a lot of trauma as well as drama and different things in their childhood, however they're a part of this family. We have privileged lady here, okay? So whoever this person is supposed to be a privileged lady, okay? And so this is the reason why that there is sibling rivalry, okay? Spirit, clarify setup gone wrong. Clarify setup gone wrong. Yeah, we have the coffin here. As well do I see the family room here. You see how this family room is empty? Somebody has family, but they don't have family here, okay? This family room is empty for a reason here, okay? These people ain't no friend of yours. They ain't no kin of yours, okay? These are people that don't support you, that don't love you, that don't care about you, okay? And this family came together. With setup gone wrong, they set up something that should have took somebody out here. They're trying to kill someone here. They're trying to sacrifice someone here, okay? To clarify these con artists, we have family room here, which means that these individuals are partners in crime, are the very con artists full of trickery who are partners in crime, who've been scheming, plotting, and planning, conning, deceiving, trying to take a person out here, okay? Spirit, clarify the whole the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. So we have wealthy man here, okay? So this could be a wealthy man or wealthy women who will make up the higher ups, who will make up the satanic powers that be. Who obviously got all the money here, okay? These higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. The puppets are everybody who's involved, from the family to any other person that's connected or knows of this person who they're setting up and working against here, okay? So, and I told you that they are targeting this person. They're setting this person up for failure to have them sacrifice in some type of way. And these wealthy men in power who are that make up the higher ups that's pulling the strings of all the puppets, they are the ones, okay, who is running, ruling, and controlling this whole operation here, okay? So we clarify burdens caused by others. Burdens caused by others. So clarify burdens caused by others. So I see poverty here. Somebody who should be living as a privileged lady is living in poverty. Okay, is dealing with a lot of burdens and hardships that has been caused by others, okay, because this person is being targeted. This person has been left out in the cold. This person is being used, abused, and mistreated in various different ways, because from the family to anybody in connection with or around this person is in on a setup for this person's destruction, this person's end here, okay? And no matter what this person is dealing with or going through, these are burdens that were set up on purpose on this person to make them look a certain way, to get them in a certain position, to hurt them, to harm them, to stop them, to block them, to whatever the situation is, okay? But the fact of the matter is there is somebody who is living in poverty here, okay? Which could also be seen as a burden. And this is a burden that has been caused by other people. This person has nothing but ops around them that's gaslighting them, that's full of trickery, that's targeting them. They're full of lies, deception, and manipulation. People that's using and abusing this person, playing mind games with this person, emotionally abusing this person, psychological operations, mind control, gang stalking, etc. happening to this person. Okay. All right, guys. So let's keep it moving and see what other information we get here. Spirit, clarify these false persons. Yeah, service here. Service talks about persons who are working for someone, helping someone, or doing a job for someone. So this sits here on the whole family is in on it. That's why the devil came out on them. That's why I told you that they are sellouts. Okay? They sold, they sold. Okay? And they're all looking forward to a payday from these higher ups here. Okay? That's why they're playing. That's why the higher ups is able to control them and able to pull the strings of all of them, because they're nothing but puppets, but they're false persons. That's why Spirit stated they're false. I don't give a damn how well they look, how well they dress, how well they speak, how educated they are, what they got, how they living. They're all false persons, and they're all in on this setup because they're working for the enemy against someone. Period, point blank. Whether you particularly like this someone who this is being done to, the fact of the matter is that this person has been set up for failure. You understand what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with like. When a person is purposely being targeted and being set up to be sacrificed, killed for other people's financial gain, that's got nothing to do with like. Nobody in this world is born for somebody else to like them. Now it's nice, with gratitude and appreciation, though that's a human feeling and emotion that oftentimes a lot of people care about. If people like them, if people love them and things like that, it's not a priority. Guess what? You can live a whole full life without anybody liking you. You can live a whole full life without anybody loving you. So for you to be absent-minded enough to think that anybody was born particularly for you to like them in particular, for you to love them, for you to accept them, you're sadly mistaken. That's just a human emotion. That's a human feeling. That is something that many of us have grew up with. Many of us have been taught. Many of us have been shown. You think it is a necessity for somebody to like you. You think it is a necessity for you to be acceptable. You think it's a necessity for somebody to love you. Guess what? Anything that you can technically live without, I'm talking about just living and breathing, it is not a necessity. There's a lot of people who are, you can look at this on any level. There's a lot of people who is so infatuated with, say, sex, that you assume that it's a necessity. Guess what? You can live and breathe without sex. There is nothing nowhere that says you have to have sex. Guess what? That's just another human feeling, another human emotion. Something to do with your hormones that make you feel some type of way, want to be sexual or intimate with somebody that you're involved with. It's not a necessity, though. Can you live or breathe without it? Yes. Anything that you can technically live or breathe without, it is not a necessity. This Western society has taught you, just like there's a lot of things that you all do right now because you were told or taught that you should do it. Many of you, the people who go to college. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being educated or having a higher education. But if you think about it, the only reason why you know anything about college, the only reason why you decided to go to college is, guess what? It was suggested to you. It was an idea that was put in your head. And if you look at every leader in power who told you, oh, this is what you should do to make it. This is what you should do to get a better job. This is what you should do to make more money. The only reason today that you all like fancy, shiny, bright, nice looking cars is because somebody came along, invented this, introduced this to you, and guess what? This would be so convenient for you. These look so nice, don't they? You should work your ass off to be able to afford one of these and buy one of these so you can drive one of these. So this is the reason why today a lot of people, you don't feel like you somebody unless you got name brand clothes on. You don't feel like you somebody unless you got name brand shoes on. You don't feel like, in this world, according to what we have been taught, you are nobody unless you're educated. You are nobody unless you have some type of degrees. You are nobody unless you're in particular cliques and clubs and groups and organizations and things. You are nobody if you're not popular and everybody like you. You're nobody if you're not beautiful enough. You're nobody if your skin ain't light enough. You're nobody if your hair ain't long enough. This is the world that we have come up in. Everything that you know, and from everything that you like, even if you think that you like this said thing because it's your own free will and this is what you like, it was introduced to you. You learned about it somewhere. It's the only reason why you care about it. Guess what? But nobody in this day and time stopped to think that, guess what? Hundreds of years ago, do you know how many people lived long, full lives without cars? Without things like fancy clothes and shoes? Hell, without electricity. Without fancy homes. See, all of those things is the things that people tell you, oh, you're high in society. You're somebody special. If you live in a nice gated community and you have a nice home and you have a nice car and you got a job with benefits and if you got some type of degree and if you got nice clothes and shoes and your kids go to fancy schools where the school isn't free and you got to pay outrageous fucking tuition, which means you're paying for education that is technically free for them somewhere the fuck else, but because you, for your kids are special. And you want them to have a special type of education, the same education that they get any damn where else for free. You put them in a special school. This is the world that we live in. But ask yourself. And I'm not downing anybody to have this. This is just our way of life right now. In today's time, most people would lose their damn mind, feel like they cannot live without a phone. Nobody thinks about all the people who live long, full lives without a phone. Nobody thinks about the people anymore who live long, full lives without internet. Nobody thinks about, and guess what? Do you know the people back then did not have none of the damn diseases that is out here in the world right now, today? This shit was created in labs. Y'all don't think about that shit either. Some people live long, full lives. Some people live to be hundreds of years old before they died. We got people now who died in their teens, their 20s, their 30s, their 40s. Elders, some elders, they lucky if they make it to their 60s. There's a few who make it to their 70s and their 80s. A few that make it to their 90s before they pass away. But the fact of the matter is, guys, these people, a whole family, are sellouts. They're working for the enemy against someone else. So I said all that to say that this is not about like. Okay? You cannot like how somebody speak, how somebody think, how somebody look, how somebody dress, how somebody act. They could act a whole plumb fool, and you could just really, truly, because of your own feelings and your own free will, you're like, you know what, I just really don't care for this person. That is perfectly okay. What is not okay is for someone to target this person and set this person up for failure, to murder them. That is murder. And then other people is playing along and sitting back in anticipation, waiting on a payday, a payout. That is not okay. How you know it's not okay? Put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if nobody at all liked you? You were being targeted on purpose and you were literally being hunted down and set up, and burdens was happening in your life, not because of life, just natural life things happening sometimes, but because things were being done on purpose and persons were trying to kill you. You would not like that much. You would not like that at all. This is what is going on here, so it has nothing to do with like. I'm not telling you that everybody in the world should like this person. I'm telling you that this person is being set up by people closest to them on purpose. And the ultimate goal of this situation is to sacrifice them at some point, is to kill them off at some point. This person, if you speak to anybody close to them, they'll tell you, oh, it's a dead end. You know what that's fucking subliminal for? I know in regular conversation, you'd be like, oh, that's just a end of the situation. That's not going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You would think of it in a different rational type of way. When people say shit like that, so you have to listen to the slick shit, the subliminal shit that people say. Huh? A dead end? At some point, this person is going to die off. This person is going to be killed. That's what they're really saying, that they're too coward to fucking speak up and say. See, because we got a lot of people in this world who think they somebody special, who think they privileged, but they too sissy. They too punk. They too coward to put a name on it and say what they really mean and speak with their chest. Call it for what it is. Just say I don't like this damn person. And we working against this person, and eventually they going to be knocked off, and we going to be glad. And we going to move on, live happily ever after, and get incentives from it too. You understand what I'm saying? If that's what it is. Don't ring around the rosy with bullshit. That's what's happening here. The whole family in on it. The whole family are false persons. The whole family are sellouts. And they working for the enemy. That was the point in the message that I just gave you. Sibling rivalry. Spirit, clarify sibling rivalry. What's going on with the sibling rivalry, Spirit? Oh, they sitting in expectation. They waiting. They waiting for some shit to go down. See? Look at this. They foes. Spirit say they foes. What are foes? Look it up. You ain't got to believe me. A foe, according to Webster's dictionary, according to Google, any other outlet that you would like, where you can look up a definition, the foe is spelled F-O-E. A foe is an enemy or an opponent, an op. Somebody's siblings are they ops. An opponent is somebody who is teamed up against you, working against you, doing everything in their power to prevent you from winning. They're also seen as enemies. An enemy. Huh? It's a damn shame when your worst enemies is your family. But somebody's is. They foes. And look at them. Some of them dress so nice, don't they? Some of them look so sweet, don't they? Some of them talk real good, don't they? Somebody seemingly look like they got it together, honey. Better than another person. So from the outside looking in, you would assume that this one is better than the other one. But they the enemy. See, that's what happened in this day and time. A lot of y'all think evil looks evil. Y'all have no idea. Evil could be sharp. Evil could be dressed to a T. Okay? Evil could be clean cut, well groomed. Okay? Even the Green River Killer had a fucking full-time damn job and a family. Went on to kill all them damn prostitutes and everything, all that, and nobody, all that time, and nobody knew. Why? Because he was a regular damn average Joe ass damn person who went to work every goddamn day, who was pretty quiet, went home, had a family, and every damn thing. So he went on to kill a whole slew of goddamn women. Why? Because he dressed decent and looked good and spake with people properly and didn't seem awkward or evil because you was looking for evil to look evil. Spirit, clarify gossip. Gossip. That's not even the thing here. There's a lot of gossip that's going around here. So this whole family, because of sibling rivalry, could be spreading a lot of gossip right now. You know what's interesting? Gossip that they wouldn't even tell to the face of the person that they working against. How many of y'all had people working against you, talking about you like a dog behind your back that they ain't never said to your damn face? You had to hear through the grapevine like every damn body else because these cowards ain't never came and told you. It seems to amaze me, people that be like that. People have a whole damn problem with you and they tell everybody else that they got a problem with you instead of going to the person that you got a fucking problem with and telling them. How the hell does that work? How the hell are we ever going to resolve a problem if a person don't know that there's a problem? Because you too pussy, you too coward to let a person know, hey, there's a problem. Instead of talking about them behind their back, working against them behind their back, teamed up, linked up, schemed up, trying to set them up behind their back. See, that's coward shit. Yeah, the setup gone wrong. Spirit, clarify the setup gone wrong. Clarify the setup gone wrong. Clarify the setup gone wrong, Spirit. Something about this setup went wrong because of the falseness of this family. Now, they already came out as false persons. Okay? False, fake, untrue as individual. So something that they had a hand in, or something about the setup went wrong, okay? Because the setup was to set a person up to be sacrificed, to be killed. That's why we got the coffin card here, okay? But there was something didn't go as planned because of these false persons here. Or somebody within the mix of this situation was false here. There was a misfortune in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Spirit, clarify these con artists, partners in crimes, family room. Con artists, partners in crime, family room. So they've been waiting. I told you they've been sitting and waiting in expectation for something to go on, for something to take place, for something to happen here. Something that they have been plotting and planning and scheming behind the scenes here. Because they're con artists. But something didn't go as planned. Spirit, clarify the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Yeah, see, there was definitely some type of misfortune that took place. I see this again. There was some type of misfortune that took place because of a false person, and the setup went wrong. Spirit, clarify the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Yeah. This is all about fortunes. This is all about money here. A large amount of money. And this is how the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. How these wealthy men or wealthy women that's in power, that's ruling and controlling everything. Something is about some fortunes. Y'all, it's storming outside. Y'all gonna have to excuse it. It just started storming really bad here, guys. So that's the reason why the lights went out. Hold on just a minute. Okay, guys. So let's try to get through this real quick. Spirit, clarify these burn-ins caused by others. Burn-ins caused by others. I also keep seeing the death card. So they've been sitting and waiting for to get word of this person's death. Okay? And I'm telling you, everything they're looking forward to some type of money, or getting some type of money or something definitely. They're doing what they're doing for the purposes of money. So clarify these burn-ins caused by others here, okay? So we have hope here, okay? So they have definitely, a lot of things that they have done to hurt someone here have been purposely done. They know this. Of course, they will deny this, wholeheartedly deny this with anyone here, okay? But they know they've been gaslighting and targeting a person, okay, emotionally abusing a person, playing mind games with a person, full of lies, deception. They could have even had this person under mind control, doing all kinds of things to this person, okay. I do see thief here as well too. It's like they're trying to steal something, okay. I see thief, surprise, shock, and something with the journey here, okay. So there could have been a theft of something, and this person got surprised by something or shocked by something, traveled somewhere or something. They was set up. They were set up by people close to them that caused this situation on purpose. So we clarify the whole family in on it. So we have here storm, unexpected here, okay? So this talks about, this is like seeing the tower in the traditional tarot deck here, okay? So this family have all been working together to cause something sudden, abruptly to happen, some type of chaos, some type of tragedy to take place, okay? They are a part of this unexpected chaos. Spirit, clarify sibling rivalry. Clarify sibling rivalry, please. Clarify sibling rivalry. There's a lot of deception and temptation in reference to these siblings and their rivalry for someone who is supposed to be family, okay? It's a little hard to call these people, refer to these people as someone's family, okay, with the way that they go about treating someone, okay? So your clarify setup gone wrong. See, because whatever popped off, whatever happened, they wanted somebody to, it almost seems like there was some type of plan to, like, well, there was clearly a plan to set someone up, but they always almost was like expected someone to show up and kill someone instantly or something here, okay? So we have shadow side here, moon, the dark night here, okay? This talks about individual shadow side, okay? Dark side, the moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, criminal activity, sneaky, freaky, creepy things going on, low down and dirty things going on, shady people, dirty dealings, secrets, rituals, witchery, okay? Dilemmas, bottom line, there was something going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind someone's back to set them up to be killed, and something went wrong, okay? So we got toxicity, bound, and patterns here. This is here on con artists here. These somebody is chained to the devil, okay? There could be someone who is toxic, have addictive patterns of behavior, bound in some type of way. Spirit, clarify the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Yeah, these higher ups are the ones who are making decisions here, okay? And there's a large amount of money, fortunes, that is tied into something here. Yeah, to clarify these burden caused by others, we have family, home, and commitment here. So I'm telling you, these family is along with other people who's tied to the situation have been manipulating, you know, a lot of things that is going on, everything that is going on to set someone up, okay? Someone could have even received some type of offer from someone, okay? We also have epiphany and breakthrough here. Somebody could have received some type of offer to go along with something. But there is definitely some type of control tactics that's being used centered around this situation here, okay? It seems as if that there's a lot of people involved, even besides family. So we clarify the whole family in on it. So this whole family is involved with causing some type of conflict and defeat for someone. So we clarify sibling rivalry. So they wanted some type of disruption, excuse me. Because of their deception, they caused some type of disruption. Okay? Spirit clarify setup gone wrong. Setup gone wrong. So we got transformation here, okay? They literally was doing something. This is 13 on here. This talks about rebellion. There could have been some type of rebellion or something or someone was rebellious to an idea or a situation or something here, okay? But this transformation energy, this is like the death card in the traditional tarot deck here, okay? So these persons, the things that they was doing behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind this person's back was in an effort to have them killed. Spirit clarify con artists. I feel like some type of truth or clarity came out by these con artists here, full of trickery. These partners in crime, there's some type of truth and clarity that slipped out pertaining to this setup and what was going on. Spirit clarify the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Yeah, look, partnerships and alliances. That's a Masonic handshake there, okay? These individuals are sellouts. Many of them could be in secret societies, okay? But they're, to clarify burdens caused by others, we got this deception and envy here. Once again, we see that deception here. But these deceiving individuals, honey, they didn't let their mask slip. Because see, people know their names, know who they are, know their enrollments, or their enrollments, their involvement with things. Okay, and what's going on is all because of deception, and it's because of envy. And once again, I don't give a damn how you don't like someone. You know what I'm saying? If someone is mean and nasty and this, that, and the other, I might not care for them either. But I'm not going to rally for somebody to be set up and killed for money. I don't give a damn who it is. Period. Sacrificing somebody is wrong. I don't give a damn who it is. Whether you like them, I like them, the world like them, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. And that's what's going on here. Recognition. Something has been publicly recognized. Something was publicly recognized by someone. Maybe myself. Hell, maybe I already told y'all the truth about a situation if this is stemming from a different situation here, okay? But something was publicly seen. Something was publicly recognized. Something transpired publicly for all to see, for all to have an idea or recognition as to what's going on with the situation. Okay, guys? So, that's what is happening here, honey. That's what is happening here. Let's get some tarot. Let's see what the cards say. Spirit clarify a whole family in on it. The whole family in on it. Yeah. See, several individuals collaborated together, contracted together for the purposes of money, to cause conflict and defeat for someone else. Okay? But see, they're getting something out of it by going along with it. This is the reason why the whole family is in on the setup here, okay? So clarify sibling rivalry. Clarify sibling rivalry. They could have been working too. And remember, I told you, I explained to you that no matter what's going on with a person leading up, their ultimate goal is they want to take this person out. They want this person to be like a blood sacrifice. Okay? But until they're able to do that, anything that is going on in this person's life leading up to that, they got a hand in that as well, okay? So whether it be sending in other ops around them, whether to date them or to befriend them or to spy on them or whatever, they're all aware that these things is going on and what's happening. You understand what I'm saying? So even if they try to get a person caught up, if they try to get a person locked up, if they try to get a person institutionalized, no matter what happens with a person leading up into the moment when they decided that they're going to set something up to sacrifice them. See, that's what's going on here. So we clarify this sibling rivalry. And they've been trying everything in their power to take somebody out. Sibling rivalry. Yeah. So we got the Five of Swords, which talks about conflict. Okay? This could be conflict of any kind. Because this sibling rivalry is within this family has caused a lot of conflict. Fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings, hating, sabotage, betrayal, conflict, which has caused disruptions here, okay? Setup gone wrong. So there was something that was going on behind the scenes, in secret, that was hidden, that they were setting on, that they were setting up, that they were working on to sacrifice this person. And I feel like something else happened, something else went on, and they wasn't able to sacrifice this person. And yeah, Ace of Swords, Spirit said that's the truth. There was clarity. What I'm telling you here. Spirit clarify con artists. See, all these individuals, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. This is ultimate betrayal. This is disloyalty. This is someone who has been stabbed in the back by everybody around them. This person is laying on the ground here, okay? Ultimate betrayal. This is talking about betraying someone to death. That's what's going on here. And some type of truth or clarity is coming out about this, okay? Because remember, we had truth and clarity here. We got the death card here. Toxicity, bound patterns here. Partners in crimes here. Okay? And waiting. These individuals have been waiting in anticipation for some shit to happen. Okay? Look at the devil sitting here on the higher ups pulling the strings of all the puppets. Didn't I tell you they were sold out to the satanic powers that be, honey? I ain't got a lot of you. Why you think partnerships and alliances is here? Who you know shake hands like that? That is a Masonic handshake. I ain't got to make it up. Look it up. You seen here with the wealthy man here? You seen here with decisions here? You seen here with money here? Like, stop playing. Huh? Once again, Six of Wands. Something happened publicly. Something transpired publicly. There's public recognition as to what is happening, what is going on. Yeah. Spirit clarify burdens caused by others. See, look at this death card. They are trying to take this person out. This person is a target, and they are trying to kill them for money. They're going to have their money right there. They're being paid to go along with the setup, and they stand to gain some type of fortunes. Fortunes that's being kept from this person. Because remember, I told you, if you go back, this sibling rivalry is here because that whoever this person is supposed to be living like a privileged lady, but they are not. They're living in poverty. Whoever these wealthy men is holding on to fortunes that belongs to this person, and everybody that's working against this person want to get their hands on this fortune. This is how all these sellouts are being controlled by the powers that be. The higher ups who pulling the strings are all the damn puppets. Just betrayal for the love of money. I don't give a damn whether you like this person or not. They ain't got shit to do with me. I'm telling you what I see. There's somebody who is a king of wands involved. This could be this whoever this wealthy man is. Huh? Just a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Or somebody who is a fire sign. It's calling the shots on a lot of things. You can't tell me what to know. Spirit said that's the truth. That's clarity. Spirit clarify burdens caused by others. Burdens caused by others. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. How the fuck somebody that's supposed to be living like a privileged lady, who came out as a privileged lady, living in fucking poverty, who has fortunes that belong to them, that everybody else is trying to get their fucking hands on, and willing to set this person up in any type of way, sacrifice this person just to get their hands on it, end up in the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talk about a lack of support, a lack of help, a lack of finances, money and resources, a lack of money, a lack of stability, a lack of security, somebody who has been abandoned, somebody who has been neglected, somebody who has been left out in the cold. Huh? Deception and envy. You can't tell me what I know. Burdens has been caused by others. All for what? This Wheel of Fortune? Stop playing, Rick. Stop playing. That concludes this reading, guys. I do hope that this has given you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that you are dealing with, or you know that someone else is dealing with. For y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you don't mind. For those of you all who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. And for any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tipdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. Okay? Just a few closing messages here, guys. We have here cons in action. They're spreading lies, evildoers in disguise, wickedness in high places. These shiesty jokers will do anything for money. Look at this. Your family, fake friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to destroy you. I can't make it up. Get mad. Money. Get mad. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And consider the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.